tutorial on this dramatic clubbing makeup look. There's a lot of glitter, a lot of contouring. It's very fun, sparkly, and dramatic. So if you guys are interested in the look that is currently on my face, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so today I'm going to start with the eyes because it's a glittery look, so I don't want like the glitter to get on my foundation and stuff. So I'm going to prime my eyes with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade light to medium, I believe. Then so everything blends really seamlessly and my eyelids don't crease, I'm just setting all of that concealer with Blanc from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just like a cream colored shadow, and then I'm using Morocco from Anastasia again, and it has like this weird black stuff in it. I don't know what it is, it just like looks really gross, but I'm blending this into my crease, and I'm not going to take it out like a wing, I'm just going to like round it at the end of my eyes. And then for my base I'm using this NYX like jumbo pencil, and it's the black one, and then I'm going to blend this out. It's a little bit like, it can take a little while. I found the NYX jumbo pencil was really easy to blend out though, so it only took me like a couple of minutes, but I'm blending it out with the 227 brush from Zoeva. Now I'm taking Corrupt from Makeup Geek. This is my favorite black shadow because it is really easy to blend, just like all other Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And I'm first going to pack this all over the lid, and then I'm going to start blending it out. This can take a little while, and I do have to take this up quite far in my eyes because my eyes are hooded, so if I don't take it up far above the fold, then it looks really strange on me. And then we're going to start on the glitter. I'm using the Too Faced Glitter Glue just on a really small little brush from Zoeva. And the glitter that I'm putting on is not Copperella. It's Champagne Kisses, also from Violet Voss. I just didn't re-record it because I ended up like redoing my eyeshadow because I didn't end up liking this glitter. So I redid it and I forgot to film it. So I'm just letting you guys know. And then I'm using these eyelashes. I've forgotten what they are called, but I will leave them in the description down below. And I'm blending them in with my natural lashes by using the Superhero Mascara from IT Cosmetics. And then moving on to my face, I'm using the Napoleon Autopilot Foundation Primer. And then I'm going in with foundation. This is Barcelona. Well, it's in the shade Barcelona, and it is the Sheer Glow Foundation from NARS. Now I'm going back in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm just going to conceal and highlight my under eyes, my nose, my chin, and a little bit in between my eyebrows, and then just blending that out once again with my Beauty Blender. I also decided to go ahead and do, oh, look how dirty my fingers are. I get so messy when I'm doing makeup. Anyway, I decided to go ahead and do a little bit of cream contour today. I forgot the exact shade of this little contour stick from Colourpop, but I will leave the shade in the description down below. And then I'm going to blend everything out with a little stippling brush from Napoleon. I'm going to blend my nose out with my fingers, and I'm also going to use a beauty blender just to make sure the rest of my face and everything is super nice and blended in. Anything that the brush kind of need a little push with. Then to make sure that the contour was really nice and sharp, I decided to go ahead and put a little bit more of my concealer under my cheekbone contour, and then I'm using the TT Real Minerals finishing powder to bake my under eyes, also under my contour and my chin and my nose. I would not recommend using this to bake under your like contour on your cheekbone. I got like a really bad white cast when I took flash photography. It looked fine in like natural lighting, like in the video, but then when I took flash photography, under my contour just looked really like ashy, and I just didn't like the way that it looked. But anyway, after leaving that on for a while, I'm going to brush it off with a Sigma F86, I believe this is. It's called the Spotlight Duster. Now to bronze, I'm using the Luminous Bronze Light from the Ambient Lighting Bronzers from Hourglass. I think just baking works weirdly in certain parts of my face. Like, remember that time in my Bronze Goddess tutorial and I baked my forehead and then my bronzer didn't blend well on my forehead? Well, the same thing happened to under my jawbone. Obviously, I don't want it to go under there because I want it to look sharp, but it's still like, even if I put it down there, it wouldn't pick up any product. So I don't know, I think baking just works weirdly on me. But I'm going to contour using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and then cleaning it all up, brightening everything with the banana powder from Australis. This is like my favorite part, is cleaning up the nose contour and all of that kind of stuff. For blush today, I'm using one of my favorite blushes at the moment. I recently got this. It's Luster from NARS, and oh my god, it is so beautiful. So I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush, I always mess that up, to apply that to my cheekbones. And then I'm going to go in with some highlighter. I'm using the Sun Dipped Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then I'm going to line my waterline with the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in Swerve, and also set that and go down to my lower lash line and smoke out the lower lash line with a bit of black. What am I saying? And I poked myself in the eye and it was like, my eye started to water, but I was like, oh, you gotta get through this, Bella. So now I'm using Morocco and I'm just gonna smoke out that lower lash line even more, just to connect it with the top half of the eye, because if you don't use Morocco, it just looks really disjointed. And then I'm going to go in with my mascara. This is again the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And for my lip color, oh my god. Okay, so a dupe for this lip color is Bel Air from Ofra Cosmetics. I have a discount code for that and I will leave that in the description down below, but the one that I actually used smelled so bad. I was like gagging. And now I'm using Shimmer Shimmer to highlight my inner corner and also my brow bone. And that brings us to the end of today's tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then please make sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!